What up, boys? For you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Arthur Azevedo, and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly step by step how removing alcohol from my life got me into pro athlete shape and healed my skin completely in 120 days. So let's get right into it. Right here under me, you can see my skin, bro. It was horrible. It literally looks like there was blisters. It killed my confidence. It made me feel like shit. On the right of that, you can see how bad my physique was, bro. I was pale. I had that skinny fat. Like, look at that, bro. I had skinny arms and a fat ass stomach. And I was smiling, but inside, internally, I promise you, I was not smiling. That's a fake ass smile. Right here, you can see how much my skin has cleared up. And the camera, too. My skin is clear now. We got that clear face, and we got into that shredded athlete physique, that pro athlete physique. We looking good. We waking up like that. We going to sleep like that. After meals, we still look like that. Let's get into exactly how I did it. So before implementing the protocol, before implementing all the things I've changed, I had zero consistency. I had nothing to back me up, and I would stop literally every time after a week of trying something, whether it was the gym, whether it was an online business, whatever it was. If I were to try it, if it's something to improve myself, if I were to try it, all it would take me is a week for me to give up because I was a functional drinker, bro. I thought, like in this picture, you can see I'm absolutely plastered, and I started this at such a young age. But I thought I could function on it, bro. But I had no purpose. I was so empty. All I would look forward to is, when's the next time I'm gonna drink with my buddies? My relationship with my parents was bad. I was getting in trouble a lot. My relationship with my brother was horrible. It's my alarm. My relationship with my brother was horrible. With my friends, all I would do is drink. I had a horrible relationship with myself too. Like I said, I felt empty and I absolutely hated myself. I was insecure with these problems, like acne and just feeling unimportant. I had a bad physique. My face was full of acne. And it just makes you feel like shit, whether you like it, whether you know it or not. Bro, inside, when you look in the mirror, you just feel unimportant. Your confidence goes down. You start comparing yourself to others, whatever it may be, but you feel like shit internally, and it's horrible. But finally, after implementing the protocol, after making these changes, they resulted in permanent physical changes. Like I said, I wake up feeling good. I wake up looking good. I go to sleep looking good. I go to sleep feeling good because I was able to change all this stuff I'm about to tell you. Right here, you can see a little bit of my physique as well. I'm looking good, bro. And now it became a lifestyle. It's not something that I have to fuck, like I don't want to do this. It actually became a lifestyle because of changes. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to make those changes and kill the desire to drink. No more emptiness. Like I said, I killed the desire to drink. I don't have those vices, and I'm in love with life now, bro. I feel confident. I feel good. I love waking up. I wake up with a purpose. Like right now, it's what, 6 o'clock? I slept 4 hours, bro, and I woke up with a purpose. I woke up excited for the day because now I filled up my day with abundance, physically, mentally, and spiritually, bro. I have God in my life now. He changed all that. I love working out now because I'm able to implement something sustainable, bro. A lot of these people will teach you things that aren't sustainable. And it's so good for the mental. I built the habits I need. I'm going to get into that a little more later. So who is this for? Who is this protocol for? Because obviously it's not for everyone. If you feel like you're leaving a lot on the table and you're ready to go all in and elevate all aspects of your life, like I said, you're going to be abundant physically, you're going to be abundant mentally and emotionally and everything, bro. All aspects of life are just going to go up. So if you're tired of starting over and over and over and over again because you can't get yourself together and you're constantly self-sabotaging yourself, whether it's with drinking, vices, whatever it may be, and if you're tired to not living up to your full potential and ready to become the highest version of yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually, then this is for you, bro. You got to be willing to level up. You have to be willing to leave all that on the table behind to become a new you, bro. I heard a quote that's like, a man has two lives. The second one start when he realizes he only has one. Boom. That shit is insane. If you want to get close to your full potential, obviously we will never reach our max potential because growth will never stop. But damn, what you can do in 120 days, make you feel like you're at your full potential. And if you're willing to make the time and put in 100% effort instead of making BS excuses and breaking the promises you make to yourself, because at the end of the day, if you tell yourself you're going to do something, right? You don't do it. I'm going to wake up early tomorrow. You don't do it. In your subconscious mind, that's a loss. Now, the more you just stack those losses, you just feel like a loser, bro. Making those promises and not fulfilling them is literally what's killing you, what's killing your confidence, what's killing you internally. And if you're genuinely seeking guidance, this video is going to be great. Instead of looking for someone to do the work for you, this is for you. Because you got to do it for you, bro. This video, if you're willing to actually put in the work, this video is for you. You got to be willing to put in the work, though, because at the end of the day, I can tell you step by step exactly how I did it. But if you can't do it yourself, what's the point? You're just wasting time, to be honest. So if that doesn't fit your description, you can click off the video. Like I said, this is not for you if you're not willing to hold yourself accountable. If you can't follow simple, it's not easy, but they are simple steps to get jacked and ascend in all other aspects of your life. And that's not for you if you're not willing to do that. If you're content with having a scarcity mindset, being at the bottom, constantly stressed, full of anxiety, full of vices in your life, full of emptiness, and do not mind living with your back against the wall, this isn't for you. If you're extremely busy and you can't make time for self-development, this isn't for you. If you're looking for a way to fit bullshit like pizza, Cinnabons into your macro so you can do the bare minimum and still get shredded, this isn't for you, bro. This is actually going to elevate your life. It's not just going to get you losing weight. And if you're not ready to take massive action in order to take control of your life, because right now, if you're relying on vices, if you're not working every single day, you don't even have control of your own life, bro. So now here's the truth about getting jacked that no one else talks about. Because obviously, it doesn't only come with lifting weights. You cannot sustain healthy habits until you get rid of those limiting beliefs and emotions, that emptiness. And that's why most men fail, because they don't understand. That's why they can't sustain the consistency. So there's actually a deeper reason to why you self-sabotage. You need to rewire your subconscious mind. So real quick, a deep reason for you to self-sabotage. Boom, right here. We can look at this frequency chart. Anxiety, craving, despair. We get this all because we're at a low frequency. Boom. We go for a night of drinking. You wake up like, shit, I wish I didn't go. That's that regret. Anxiety, you're just looking forward, like the next way you can get out of these bad feelings. You guys know what these emotions mean, but it comes from a low frequency. As soon as you're able to build a morning routine, build a process, wake up, boom, you get all your stuff done. You get 5 easy wins in the morning, 4 easy wins in the morning. Now your subconscious mind is rewired to know what winning feels like. It knows you're a winner, no matter how small. Bro, when you make your bed, that is a win for your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind can't tell the difference of $1 million and making your bed. So your subconscious mind, it's all a win. So it's super important you start out your days with all of these wins to get you in that high frequency state. That's going to get you feeling inspirational. That's going to get you in that bliss and that serenity. Boom. You're going to be understanding. You're going to have meaning to your life at a high frequency state. And you really can only sense this once you start implementing it into your life, because frequency is such a weird thing to learn from someone talking. But as soon as you build the processes, as soon as you start winning early in the morning, that subconscious mind is going to be rewired and you're going to know what this frequency chart means. And you need to maximize. You need to know how to manipulate your daily life intake to maximize your inputs to live a high frequency state. That's what I said. Like, you got to build the habits, you got to build the process, you got to build the morning routine. That way, you just wake up, boom, you're at a high frequency. That's why in the bottom right there it says, change your habits, change your life, bro. The more wins you can get, the more wins you can stack, the more consistency it will build, and the better person you will become, no matter what, bro. That strong creative energy is what's going to get you to the top of the food chain. Outrace all of your friends, outrace all of your competition. You're going to be the hardest worker if you're at a high frequency state, because there's no way you can do it at such a low state. And that's what drinking does. Drinking puts you in a low state. All these vices, all this stuff we rely on, puts you at such a low state that you're not willing to be consistent. Whether you think it right now or not, if you're at a low frequency state, you will not be able to sustain consistency. And that puts you at that weak, destructive energy. But don't worry, I'm not going to let that happen to you. Luckily, I was able to save myself, and I know this can save a bunch of people. So right here's a little Bible verse, and it just pretty much tells us. Well, I'll read it first. Ephesians 3:20, now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. So it's saying if you work within you, if you find the high frequency, bro, there's unlimited potential God has for us. Bro, we can do anything we set our minds to. If your mind can think it, that proves that it's not possible, or that proves that it's not impossible. So this encourages people to, God can do more for us. We can do more for us. If we get into a high frequency state, bro, we have no limit. We have zero potential. It's like I said at the start. You'll feel like you're getting to your max potential, but growth will never stop. And the output can never be small if the inner work is great. Bro, the only reason you get outputs, if your goal is to make 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, let's say, the only way you're going to get to that output is by inner work, is by posting 3 times or whatever it may be, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. So that's the input based goals that you have to be setting for yourself. Boom. Stop focusing on the results all the time, and you have to become a process based person. So what can I do to get to those 1,000 subscribers? Now that I have that goal, that output goal in my mind, throw that away and focus on the inputs that's going to get you there, whether it's making more quality videos, learning how to edit, posting 2 to 3 times videos a week. The inner work has to be great for the output to be great, because the output will never exceed the work you put in. And if you want that person to be you, if you want to level up, then I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. How to get rid of limiting beliefs and emotions. Develop a positive self-image that creates a lifestyle to get into the best shape of your life, to create a life of abundance, mentally, spiritually, and physically. All aspects of your life. In case you guys don't know who I am, here's a little brief backstory. Even if you know my name, that doesn't mean you know who I am. So I got into partying and drinking at 15 years old, bro. I was so young. And right here you can see all these cases of White Claws. Bro, those were all stolen. I was at a bad point in my life. All of those were stolen in the back of the car. I was in a horrible point in my life. I got into this at 15. And I know that might seem normal now because the world is just boom. And that's why if you follow these steps, you're going to stand out even more, bro. You're going to be more confident and you're going to feel better about yourself, just because the average nowadays is so low that if you're putting in work every single day, bro, you're going to kill the average competition. I was failing high school classes and I thought I was very book smart. Actually, I am very book smart. I could take good tests, but I just couldn't be consistent. I couldn't bring myself to do the homework. I couldn't bring myself to do the boring things. And then my parents got separated. You can see here that got me in a super low state. Right here, I was old too. I was drinking right here in this picture too. I was old and I was still continuing these habits. It took me from 15 to 19 to kill all these habits and become a better, more successful person in all aspects of my life, to build that abundance. Boom, you can see I'm crying. I'm in a shitty place. I was stealing alcohol. I was drinking every single solitary weekend. Everything I've always done at was good too. Anything, bro. Like I was good at sports. I was good at writing. I was good at test taking. Like literally all aspects of my life I was good at. The only thing that brought me down is that frequency, ultimately leading me to an inconsistent life. If I was good at something, okay, I'm good at it for a week and then I stop. And it doesn't matter how good you are at something if you cannot continue and stack and be consistent. And I never had self-worth. I never had self-worth. Bro, it was to a point where I couldn't even flip my hair to the side because I thought people were judging me. Oh, this guy doesn't even have cool hair. Why is he trying to, make it look good? Why is he trying to style it? His hair looks like shit. Like, I was so in my head thinking, like, it was awful. I had no self-worth. I had no confidence. I was dead inside. I felt angry and I felt empty, bro. I was mad, bro. Like right here, you can see I was crying, but I was also angry. I was pissed. I felt like hatred, It was awful. I just relied on drinking, going out with my boys to feel finally a sense of fulfillment, bro. Stay in bed, stay in the house all day, and then boom, let's go. I gotta go drink, That's my mentality, or that was my mentality. But finally, I did the inner work. I did the inputs that I had to do, and not only became, but I am still sustaining the best possible version of myself. And that version gets better every single day with this process. So this is my system I built, not only through my own trial and error, but also through every single valuable lesson that I have learned from my previous mentors and coaches. Like I said, bro, I went from 15 to 19 trying to learn. I was stuck in these bad habits, and I always try to get up for a week. I was inconsistent. It took me a long time to get here. And if you follow these steps, it's going to shorten that time drastically. So I've decided to break it all down for you. So boom, you can just skip those 5 years that took me to learn. Now you have everything. The food I ate. Right here, we got the ground beef, we got the eggs, we got the kiwis. Got me into that shredded physique. That consistent morning routine. I'm doing my morning push-ups outside, even if it's in the snow. I don't care about the weather. I don't care. I'm gonna get it done because I have that unbreakable mindset now. And this is just a little lifestyle picture that opens doors for you. You feel more confident. You're able to go out. You're able to actually talk to girls if you want without having 3 drinks in you. Oh shit, bro, once I shotgun 2 beers, I'm gonna go talk to this girl. What is that, bro? You actually have to build something. You actually have to build confidence within yourself to feel good, bro. It's just a bad hole. In the following steps, in the following slides, I'll outline the entire process that I took from A to Z of what I did to accomplish these results that I just showed you. So you can use my process and structure to reinvent yourself and get in the best possible shape of your life. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to be more abundant. So this is the reframe and the rebuild system. So let me get into the framework. So phase 1, reframe. Introduce those new habits and become conscious of what you are doing. You got to realize the frequencies, how much they matter. You got to realize that you are just a reflection of your habits. Boom. Shift your mind. I'm just a reflection of my habits. When I look in the mirror, I look like that. I feel like that because I have the habits that I do. Phase 2 is rewire. So boom, now you're going to start implementing these things. You're going to rewire your brain. You're going to connect the mind and the body and create a lifestyle through consistency. With these habits that you build, you're going to be in a high frequency state. You're going to wake up with purpose. You're going to wake up with the mentality, damn, I want to work. I'm in the high frequency state. Let's get it. Once you finish that morning routine, boom, you feel amazing. You're ready to accomplish the daily tasks. And step 3 is rebuild. Construct the life/habits you want with a new you. Once you implement these habits, once you rewire your subconscious mind into actually winning, that's when your life is going to start to rebuild. But you have to start with the small things in order to rebuild. So let's get into, now that you let me show you how I rebuilt each phase, the 3 phases, and boosted my life physically, mentally, and spiritually, let's get into each step. Phase 1, reframe. You got to get the problem, and what you cannot do is just throw away the problem. You have to reframe the problem. You have to figure out why, and then that's going to spit out a solution that's going to be sustainable for you. Because once you just hide all this shit, push it down, that's when it's not sustainable. Oh, I love drinking. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to solve the problem. I'm going to push it down. Boom, it's going to snap back into your life because you haven't changed the problem yet. The problem will always be there until you are able to reframe it and put it into solution. This comes with introducing new habits and becoming conscious of how bad all this stuff that you're doing right now makes you feel. So introduce new habits. Start time blocking. Start getting rid of distractions. Be with yourself. Spend some time with yourself. Go on walks, bro. Outside with no music, with no phone. Even if it's just 10 minutes, you need time to reflect. You need time to, come up with ideas. Be creative. And get into your mind, bro. Let yourself think. Because the biggest problem of us nowadays is thinking is our biggest fear. That's where overthinking comes from. That's where anxiety comes from. And then you just spit it out. You hit your dumbass vape. You smoke your dumbass weed. You go to the bars and drink just to push it down. Like I said, you're never going to get rid of the problem if you can't face it. Go outside. Go on a walk. Go with no music. Face your fear of thinking. Face your fear of thinking, bro. And this comes with gratitude and reflection journaling as well. Write down exactly what you're thinking, bro. Like right here, I got a journal. I don't miss it, bro. I write in it every single day because it's so important. I wake up, I jot down my thoughts. Dude, our minds are 24/7 like this. It is so important that you take time. Boom, just think about thoughts one by one. Write them down on the paper. That's what's going to get your mind less cluttered. That's how you're going to start living less mindlessly, bro, and actually having a purpose, actually seeing where these thoughts are coming from. And be grateful, bro. You have so much. Even if you're in a shitty ass position, there is still at least a million things in your life to be grateful about. Dude, start meditating. Time for yourself. I do what's called God Talks. I take some time out of my day to talk with God. If you're not a believer yet, you can meditate, do whatever you want. Meal prepping is also a great habit as well. You gotta, bro, your second gut, your stomach, your gut, or your second brain, I mean, is your gut, right? Bro, the things you eat is going to control your thoughts. If you're just eating bullshit foods every day, if you're eating all this stuff, and I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons we have all the mental health problems we do in the United States is because our food system is so ass, and our gut is our second brain. So the more you feed your gut shitty food, the more your brain is going to think shitty things. The lower the frequency you're going to be. So stop focusing on your past, bro, and start telling the story of your future. Introduce these new habits and build a new reflection that you see in the mirror. Right here, you can see I take my cold shower every single morning. I'll tell you my morning routine. I make my bed. And then I drink salt and lime water to get my brain going, to get my metabolism flowing. Then I do my 50 push-ups outside like I showed you, even when it's snowing. I live in Colorado. It's cold as fuck. Take off my shirt. I go hit the 50 push-ups, and then I go straight into a cold shower just to push myself because that shit is hard. That shit is hard. And then I talk with God. Those are my 5 habits I do in the morning. So you got to become conscious. Bro, subconscious thoughts equals beliefs and behaviors. When you tell yourself, when you promise something and you just keep constantly losing, oh, I'm going to wake up early. Boom, you don't wake up early. You just keep building these losses. Your subconscious mind is going to believe that you become a loser, and then your behavior will be that of a loser. You're going to turn into a loser. If your subconscious mind believes you're a loser, anything that comes into your life, any objections you face, whatever it may be, boom, your subconscious mind is going to take it, throw it out. I'm a loser. I can't do that. So you got to be able to manage your thoughts and emotions. This comes from building new habits, like I just mentioned. This comes from being able to sit with your thoughts, go on a walk, meditate, sit in your bed, give yourself alone time, no phone, no distractions, whatever it may be. Literally just lay in your bed and think, bro. And this comes with mental conditioning too. You got to be able to process negative thoughts, positive thoughts, and that's just going to come over time. But whatever you plant in your subconscious mind and nourish every single day with repetition and emotion will one day become your reality. Whether you're a shitty person or a blessed person, that's going to be your reality. It's like I read this book called Think and Grow Rich. The moment you think you lost, then you lost, because that's what you planted in your subconscious mind. Rewire, phase 2. Fortify the mind and the body, build an unbreakable mindset, so then you can create a permanent lifestyle through consistency. So you got to strengthen the mind and the body. So this recreates the foundation. The foundation is your mental, bro. You cannot do anything if you're not intentionally doing it with consistency. You got to be intentional. You got to know why you're doing this stuff. It's so easy to just follow people but not know why. And at the end of the day, that's not going to do anything for you. For you to build consistency and turn it into a lifestyle and kill other desires, you have to be intentional of the benefits you do. For example, if you're just eating healthy food because you think it's healthy, but you don't actually know the benefits, how long are you going to actually eat it for? You don't know the benefits, so why are you even doing it in the first place? That's what's your subconscious mind. The fuck, this is just normal food. It's just labeled as healthy. Other food tastes better. I'm going to eat it. No. But once you plant that healthy food actually nourishes your body, it feels good to eat. You feel better. Boom. Then you're going to want to turn it into a lifestyle. When you see junk food, your subconscious mind is going to be like, no, that's not going to help me. That's bullshit. And you have to introduce new feelings and be vulnerable, bro. Like in this slideshow, you can see me being vulnerable. I'm actually talking about myself, bro. Open up, talk to people, introduce new feelings, go on the walk, actually feel stuff, actually think stuff, actually go through your emotions. And this is the hardest phase because it's tough, bro. It's tough. First of all, our dopamine receptors won't even let us go outside without music, at least without our phone, because it's tough, bro. It's tough to actually let ourselves think. And it takes time. You can see right here, I'm journaling. Write down your thoughts, bro. And here's some 20 qualities of a strong mind. I love this photo. Dude, you got to be appreciative. You got to accept challenges. You got to embrace. Like, bro, it's good to cry. Fucking cry. Accept that challenge. Live in the present. Live right now. This is literally a life. I'm living a life right now that I manifested a while ago. And sometimes I don't even actually take the time to enjoy it. You got to focus on the now. And that's what's going to build the future as well. Take the calculated risk. Embrace change, bro. Embrace change. It's okay if someone says, oh, you've changed. Bro, that means you're going in a good spot, man. Not scared of failures. Who gives a fuck if you fail? I failed for 4 years, bro. You got to get rid of that limiting belief. Oh, I can't fail. At the end of the day, if you're not trying because you're scared to fail, you already failed 100 times over. Because you never know, bro. Every single day you're not failing, then you're failing. Boom, let's say you go 100 days without failing. That's 100 failures. But what if it only took 2 days of failing for you to actually learn? So stay in a positive and happy mindset. Like I said, you got to be able to filter the happy and positive thoughts. If something negative comes in your mind, okay, Arthur, I don't associate with that thought. Boom, and spit it out. Believe in knowledge. You got to get smarter every single day. Accept responsibilities. You know what you have to do. Be kind, be a good person, believe in merit, give time to yourself. Like I said, keep control of your mind, which comes with the positive and negative things. Believe in core beliefs, bro. Never give away your values just because someone tells you. You got to be able to move on too. You have to. And I learned that with the separation of my parents. I had to move on. I felt like shit, but why am I going to let that dictate my life? Have patience, bro. When you put in the inner work every single day, when you show yourself you're consistent, I have no doubt in my mind that you will get to your goals if you're putting in the work every single day. The only reason people don't get to their goals is because they can't keep control and consistent. Learn from mistakes. It's good to fail, like I said. Set healthy boundaries for everything and spend resources wisely. Do what you can. If you're watching YouTube, like right now, you're using this resource wisely, but you could be watching bullshit. So that's good that you're on here. And this comes to creating a permanent lifestyle through consistency. Develop the skills, bro. And you must do stuff like your life depends on it, because it does. Your life does depend on it. When I wake up, bro, I don't think, oh, I have to do this. I'm like, no, this is required of me for me to become and constantly build towards the man that I am envisioning. It is required. It is a requirement. And focus on progress, not perfection, bro. There's so many people, like, as an example, oh, I had chocolate today. Fuck, I didn't hit all my macros, or I went over my sugar intake, whatever it may be. Let me just go and fucking crash out, and then tomorrow I'll start. Boom. Oh, it's the weekend. I don't need to start. Like, bro, who cares if you had a chocolate bar? The way you gotta get, or the way that you're gonna build consistency in a permanently lifestyle, is to not let the foods control you. Okay, I ate a chocolate bar. That's, who gives a fuck? I already messed up. How am I gonna bounce back? How am I gonna come back? And you got to do the non-negotiables, like a morning routine. If you write down habits, you got to do it. Like I said, if you give yourself a habit, if you give yourself a routine, and you're not committing to yourself every single day, if you're not committing to your commitments, boom, your subconscious mind feels like a loser. Your behavior is going to be a loser. Your beliefs is going to be a loser, like we went over earlier. And right when you feel like giving up is when you strike gold, bro. That's when you're making the most progress. Right when you feel like giving up, right when your body's telling you no, right when you wake up, fuck, your internal salesman, boom, I don't want to do it. Wake up, bro. That's when you're going to strike gold. That's when you're making the most progress. If this scares you, it might be a good thing to try, bro. If something is hard, if something scares you, bro, go fucking head into it, and it's going to transform your life. Step 3, rebuild. Last and final step. Create the life and build the habits you want with a new identity. When you look in the mirror, you're not going to see your old person. It's like I said earlier, every man has 2 lives. The second one starts when he realizes he only has one. Boom, your new life starts. So rebuild, what are you going to do? Get a clear vision on your goals. Write it down. Once you get your goals, write it down, bro. If it's on purpose, or if it's on paper, it is on purpose. Right here, you can see every single day, and I'm going to show you. I write this shit down every single day, bro. You have to do it. And this comes with a 5-4-5 method I can go into more that I learned from one of my mentors. Write down 5 goals, build a 4-step morning routine that's going to get you into that high frequency state, and build 5 daily tasks, 5 needle movers that are going to get you closer to those 5 goals. Have faith, bro. Believe in yourself. If you're showing up every single day, that is just going to come as a result, bro. But you have to believe in yourself. Everything comes from up here, bro. Everything. You have to have faith. You have to believe in yourself. Build the characteristics of the person you want to become. If you envision a millionaire, don't just focus on the vehicle. Oh, I'm going to start drop shipping. Oh, I'm going to start Amazon FBA, all this bullshit. Because at the end of the day, your income will never exceed your personal development. So you have to build the characteristics. Did that person who's making $1 million wake up early? How many books did he read a year? How many times did that shredded guy work out a week? That's the things you got to build. And forgive your past and start with a new you, bro. Forget that first life and start the second life. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become reality. We already went over the same exact quote, but it's so true, so I wanted to put it in here. You have to nourish and repeat to your subconscious mind every single day that you're capable. You have to have faith. You have to build the wins, no matter how big or small. Whether it's as small as drinking water and making your bed in the morning, or maybe something harder like taking a cold shower, whatever it may be, you have to implant these wins into your subconscious mind. Therefore, it's going to spit out a winner. A little more on rebuilding. You have to reflect with yourself, bro. You have to go on these walks. You absolutely have to. You have to journal. You have to write this down. That's the only way I got it. And you can track. Bro, if I go to the first day of this journal, which was October 25th, all the way now to December 19th, I haven't missed a single day. I can see, like, bro, in 2 months, I just fucking changed as a person, bro. And it's so important to reflect and see where you're at every single day. Reflect on how you're feeling. Reflect on, your day quality, A, B, C rated days, whatever you think. or however you want to scale it. But it's so important to reflect. This is going to make you live with confidence. Boom. When I look back at October 2 months ago, now I'm confident. Now I actually realize how much I changed. Because, like I said, it's so easy to get wrapped up in the future and the past. But we have to live in the present. We have to realize that we're living the life that we wanted, that we were once trying to build right now. And remember, growth never stops. There's unlimited potential for you, bro. The more days you can show up, the higher consistency you are. You're just pushing that boundary up, 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 and up. Show gratitude for the life you want as if it's already there. Boom. Say you want to make money with the internet, whatever it may be. Thank you, God, for giving me these platforms, or thank you for giving me all these platforms that I'm able to, monetize from anywhere in the world. Show gratitude like you already have the life you want. Thank you, God, for giving me this health and this amazing physique that I have. You won't change the destination overnight. That is impossible, bro. But you will change your direction. I'm not saying tomorrow you're going to wake up shredded, but tonight, in the next 20 seconds, you can change the direction you can take. You can go to the grocery store and buy new foods. If you buy new foods, that doesn't mean you're going to be healthy, but it's going to get you into the direction of a healthy person, of a healthy destination. So this is the only system that not only gets you in the best shape of your life and the best of health of your life, but also puts an end and kills your desire to self-sabotage and all other limiting beliefs, and also allows you to live a new you. Furthermore, physical change will now be permanent. This will turn into a lifestyle. Your desires will change. And in addition to your new identity, you will influence your relationships and everyone around you. I promise you, when you make a change, bro, dude, when I started changing, my friends wanted to change. My mom started working out. Like literally the people around me, I'm able to, help and influence for the better. And for me, the results were fast. And now I want to live my life a different way. For me, because I actually put in the work. I was able to show up every single day. I was able to show consistency. And if you can do that every single day for 120 days, likely you'll change your life fast too. Now that you understand exactly how this process works, I have an offer for you. If you self-sabotage, if you have bad desires, if you're inconsistent, if you are insecure of the way you look and ashamed of the way you're being, and if you're ready to eliminate the limiting beliefs, ready to elevate physically, mentally, and spiritually, and ready to reinvent yourself, become a new person, live that second life, and you're ready to inspire and motivate others by becoming the best version of yourself, then I have an offer for you. Elevate your life mentally while adding 15 pounds of lean muscle, removing your desire to drink, and creating a purpose driven routine that you're going to be excited to wake up for. In 120 days, I got something for you. If you want to set up a Calendly one-on-one call, I got it in the I got it in the description. We can set that up, but only if you're willing to let go of all of the things that you desire. I can help implement this because it's so easy to get all this information and do nothing with it and not be able to apply it. That's what happened to me. Bro, everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows exactly what to do. You just watched a 33-minute video on exactly how I changed my life. But now, how are you going to implement it? So if you're willing to put the change, if you want someone to help guide you, hold you accountable, and build the systems and processes that I've built and show you exactly how to do them, then just sign up for a call. It's going to be in the description. If not, I hope you got some value out of this video, bro, and I hope you start changing your life today, right now. Appreciate you boys for watching. I hope you got some stuff out of this video. Let's get it. Lock in, be the best version of yourself, and grow every single fucking day. We out.